Now y'all see what y'all done made me do. Now, you can hear my little air fryer in the background. I had to go take me an anxiety pill. Now, there's a lady on my TV talking about there's a man in the bathroom. I guess she ain't seen the news. Like, if you don't get off my TV with that, you get what I'm saying? And I know this gonna sound mean, but it seemed like to me, people was more concerned about the sports than the kids. Because I done said in my last 2 videos that recently I just made, the kids should have been first. If you would have stopped that, you know what I'm saying? Then, you would have slowed down a lot of this, at least slowed it down. You get what I'm saying? But once they knew they could get away with the kids stuff, everything was up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? It was free fall. Now, I just got a few things I want to say, and then, because I'm having trouble getting my YouTube is not uploading these videos. You guys don't know what I had to do to get these videos loaded because, they, even though I don't even have a lot of followers and none of that, they didn't want to load these videos. So let me talk fast. Yeah. So I suspect a lot of these businesses and store owners and big businesses and things like that, I suspect they knew that this was coming with this Title IX, with this gender thing being added in the Protection Act or whatever. I suspect they knew because you got a lot of businesses that just stuck to that. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think it was always about, it probably was that DEI thing or whatever they said, whatever, But I don't think it was always about the trans thing. You get what I'm saying? Like some businesses knew that this was coming. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they stuck with it. You get what I'm saying? And kept letting the trans people use the bathrooms that they wanted of their choice because they knew this thing was coming down. You get what I'm saying? So for those of y'all that's been under a rock and don't know, been sleeping under a rock somewhere, you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to, give you a little quick, you know what I'm saying, a replay of everything. So, the complaining about the bathrooms and everything and all that stuff now, that's irrelevant. I still think it should have started with the kids. You should have stopped it from the kids because to me that was more important. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion. I'm just one person. I'm sure other people feel different. But had you stopped it with the kids, they would have had problems with the other stuff. The sports and all this bathroom stuff, that was simple. The kids was the hurdle that they needed to get over. People wasn't making no big fuss about that. You know what I'm saying? Then they was home free with the rest of the stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all make it, it seems like people making more fuss about boys and girls sports, which is bad as well, than the kids. Y'all should have been doing cartwheels about that. And I'm talking about years ago. They were already talking about this and suspecting this. Like people in powerful positions knew about this stuff and just stayed quiet and didn't say anything. Okay? So that's why where we at today. And then everything changes. The gender protection is in there now. So I suspect some businesses knew that, if you think about it. And that's why they didn't change their policies to protect women. Because they must have knew this was coming down. I suspect some, had a little inside information. You get what I'm saying? So they knew what to stick with. But just stop complaining about the bathrooms now. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? They are protected. And that you can't discriminate, based on the gender. You know what I'm saying? They done put that in there now. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be generous, with my blame. I'm gonna be generous with it. I'm gonna point it everywhere. Everybody gets some of it. I ain't gonna be stingy. I'm gonna share this blame with everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna be stingy and put it all in one place. I'm gonna spread this around. You get what I'm saying? Because you still got women that's for this stuff. Us women that was just friends with them, let them do our hair and stuff, kiki with them and stuff. Some of y'all to blame too. You get what I'm saying? even though you didn't know they was going to turn on you like this. But women that's actually, supporting this stuff, you get what I'm saying? Traders, you get what I'm saying? And then everybody gets some blame. Like I said, I'm going to be generous. Y'all men that laughed at us when it first started happening, like you ain't got no women in your family. Y'all was laughing at us. Because and don't lie, because I went back and forth with a few of y'all online. Y'all was laughing, talking about that's what we get. Now you're going to have females with cuts across their chest, not caring. I'm sure they trying to be discreet now, but now they just coming up in them locker rooms and stuff, taking them shirts off, yeah. And they're going to be coming in them sports too, because it's mental illness untreated. And they taking all that testosterone, them hormones and stuff, and they're going to start thinking they can come play in your sports. So that's coming too. They about to make y'all very uncomfortable too, which I'm sure, I suspect it's already happening. Men just ain't complaining about it. It's already happening with them bathrooms and stuff. Y'all just don't want to seem like crybabies. You get what I'm saying? But I'm sure y'all, some of y'all at least, is not comfortable with seeing, woman in the bathrooms and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, they probably look like me, and they've been taking them to testosterone where they take off them shirts. A lot of the times you can see them cuts. Very few of them cuts fade very well. You get what I'm saying? You see a lot of them online, the pictures and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So I know it's some of y'all men that's uncomfortable with that. You get what I'm saying? And now because of mental illness, they're going to start coming in y'all sports. They don't understand they could get bones broken stuff because they're mentally ill. Nobody's treating that. They are being, encouraged and rewarded for mental illness. Mental illness is being rewarded. Okay? So y'all men that was laughing at us and then sneaking around and sleeping with these transgenders and stuff. Y'all sneak and sleep with them. Because when they get mad, they tell on y'all. Okay? So women got their blame, men got their blame. Everybody got their blame. These government officials that was sitting up there scared. Again, I'm not even putting the female sports thing, even though I fight for that, and and you know what I'm saying? I want them to have their own spaces. I'm not putting anything before them kids. That should have been first. So somebody was just on this TV talking about it's a man in the bathroom. Girl, go sit down somewhere. It's over. It's over. They are protected now. Businesses and stuff can't really, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they can, but they could get sued now. They put gender in there. It's been added in that protection thing. Gender. Even though it fluctuates and you can feel like you're a man one day and a woman the next day, things like that shouldn't be put in law, in stone and stuff like that. They did it anyway. Things that may not be permanent, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be, but they done it anyway. So y'all, everybody go back to the chalkboard. We'll meet at the meeting room or wherever we need to meet at. We got to go back to the chalkboard and figure some stuff out. We got to regroup. Okay? But, now just stop complaining about it. Because from what they saying, Biden done added gender in there. You get what I'm saying? So just, what I'm saying? Because had y'all women been speaking up and people really speaking up and saying something about this, using your voice however you can, you get what I'm saying? Like, just people scared to death. If I even say men can't be women, if I type it online, people that's been talking and typing back and forth to me all day, we've been liking each other's memes and comments and replies. Let me type, and I test it sometime. Let me just type in trans women ain't women. And I swear I get no more responses for probably the next 2 days. Like they just scatter. Like turning on the light and roaches running. People that's been commenting and talking to me all day. You get what I'm saying? All I got to do is add that in there. Trans women ain't women. And I promise you, I get no more replies or nothing for the rest of that day. And most of the next day neither. So people scared. And this is, just so y'all can understand, being scared don't help. It ain't, did it go away? No. Now what do? Do you still stay scared? Because it ain't nowhere for them to go with this but speech now. They done took everything else. Everything else is gone. Ain't nothing left but speech. Which that's already happening, with the social media sites and stuff. So everybody knew something but us. Only one didn't know it was the public. Everybody knew this law was coming down, and so they stood their ground with it. You get what I'm saying? So, speech is gonna be next. It's already happening online and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be like next. It's gonna be speech now. It's going to be compelled speech or something like that. You get what I'm saying? It's nowhere else to go. They got everything. Only thing now is the speech. So now what we people need to do, that's against all this, is, regroup and figure out our new plan. That's what we need to do. Stop hollering and crying. With all this yelling and crying you doing, that's what you needed to be doing to say no to this. Say no. Did being quiet help anything? Being quiet and scared, did that help us? Did that help anything? We still got boys in the girls' sports. We still got men coming in the bathroom. All the little kids is cut up. And now we got gender in law. So what did being scared and quiet do? What did it do? I just ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna be quiet because, maybe it'll go away. Didn't go away. Got worser. And y'all still scared and quiet. That didn't help. It didn't go away. So what do? You got to switch that up, right? Or you going to still be scared and quiet? Okay. That's it, y'all. Just ever be spooky girl. I can't hardly take it. All right, you guys. I'm out of here.